Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, time to stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all till the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright.
Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar, where tonight we're going to be building some fun stuff, guys. We're going to be working on building a few kits here and there. Oh, one kit here and there, I should say. Why is my Elgato adjusting its... Why is my mic adjusting its audio? It shouldn't be doing that. All right, but how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Let me see something real quick. Does this have the... No, it does not have... There we go. It's auto-adjusting the mic audio. That's why it's being a redonk. But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful time. And yeah, so let's get started in the build. I want to say hey to everybody here. First of all, can you guys hear me okay? Do I sound okay? I don't sound weird, do I? All right, let's see. We got Wayne dropping our first dab party of the night. Let's go. Guys, I got to get used to this. It's been a minute. But I see we got a dab party there already early. Let me look at the chat. There we go. Let's see. Yep. All right. We got Noah bestow upon thee the boon of the goon. That's right, guys. We're building a gooner kit tonight. We are building the Miss Loheng-Rinko from Build Divers, guys. This is an older kit, or this is actually a newer kit that's been added to my collection, and possibly Jimmy Beans' girlfriend, guys. We might be building his girlfriend there. We might be building one of his lady friends. Gunpla tonight. Yeah, Gunpla tonight, guys. I'm taking a break from the gaming, taking a break from the pews to get some much needed R&R in. All right, we got Mega in the house. How's it going, Mega? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you here tonight too. Doing decent, not great. Oh, what's going on, Mega? Those are gonna happen, dude. Trust me, that's part of any relationship, man. You don't have that luxury. Always will be single, Wayne. maybe love might strike one day. You never know. Never say never. You gotta calm down real quickly. Nice. Did you tell her be quiet? Or did you tell her calm down? It's not that serious? If so, good luck and Godspeed. Carnage, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Wayne says he's tired. I understand that feeling. Guys, I've been getting... You hear that? That's my muscles right there. By the way, we got the man, the myth, the king of squirrels himself. Duff. And of course, every time Duff's here, we have to give an extra dab party just for good. All right, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, guys. Sorry if it's a little... If I'm a little behind the times. There we go. I think we're catching up. Father's in the hospital. Fingers crossed. Carnage, that everything gets better. Oh Lord, I'm trying to catch up, guys. Y'all are moving quickly tonight. I appreciate it. My dude, it isn't. We're starting off a little early tonight. I'm just getting warmed up here, making sure everything's running well. You're watching Flash Gordon. Nice. I've never seen Flash Gordon. Like, I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen actual Flash Gordon all the way through. All right, guys. I want to say hey to everybody here as well. Jen's in the house as well, guys. I made her some supper tonight. I sound like I have poor reception, but sound good now. Yeah, I had to adjust. I'm adjusting some settings real quick. Just get rid of the echo cancellation. That should fix the issue there. I think that was one of the things that's causing some issues. I'm gonna test the audio real quick. Okay, how does that sound? I hear a squeal. Ugh. Let me see if I can get rid of that with the echo cancellation. I don't like that. We might just start doing this on OBS, guys, and just doing this as a solo build. I don't know. I like having the company. Testing. Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better. No, that squeal comes back. Okay, I don't need to record that. Okay, there we go. It's better. That's better. How's it going? But Carnage, I'm keeping y'all in our thoughts. I did check the latency, Jen. I hope it didn't change. Will, what's up? How's it going? So far, latency is doing good. Yeah, I've bumped it down a little bit, so that way it'd be adjusted. You do, Jen. I've showed you proof. Okay, sound good? Awesome. Yeah, I like Talk Studio for doing things like this, and it comes with my plan with Streamlabs. However, I would rather find another way to do this and maybe go through Streamlabs itself. Like maybe actually just go through the Streamlabs app itself and just get like a group party together. All right, guys. So we're going to be building Miss big boobied anime chick here, guys. We're building this big boobied anime chick just for you guys. Mighty says in denial right off the bat. Yep, always in denial. Also, ooh, God, guys, I am so sorry about that. Let's bump that resolution up. There we go. Now this should look a little crisp. I am so sorry. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. OBS might be the way to go for this from now on. I just happened to look and saw that my resolution was god awful. All right. You won't be staying too long, to be fair. I got you, Wayne. I got you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll catch you one day, Jen. I'll catch you one day. All right, so first off, we need C127, and that is... Jen, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Jen. But I'm building the boobies, guys. Next, build a ship in a bottle. God. Jimmy Beans needs to be part of the build. Let's see if I can get him to sit up with us today. Let's see if I can get him to come hang out. Hey, boss. All right, Jimmy Beans. You sit here and watch your girlfriend being assembled. You guys can't see him, though. Let me see if I can... He's kind of hard to pose. So let me see if I can get him to sit up. There. Oh, his glasses came off. He's super hard to pose, and it's gonna be hard to get him in the shot here. There we go. There's Jimmy Beans right there. He's watching. He's watching. There we go. Jimmy Beans is hanging out with us tonight, guys. We got Jimmy Beans as a guest host. Jimmy, you're in the way, dude. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going here. We need this piece. I'm going to set this off to the side because I don't know if we'll need any more of that, but we do need the D runner now. Hey, Mega, how's it going? Everybody's saying boobies in the chat. Wonderful, wonderful. What have I started? I need D10 times 2. D10 and D11. Okay. There's D10. This is D11. That's a little bit cleaner of a cut. I like that. There's not a whole lot of runner stuff I got to worry about in D28. Is there 2 D28s? I don't think so. Oh, it's just one D28, but I have to cut it free from its parts prison. There we go. All right, so what we do is we now turn the boobies away from you guys. I know, gentlemen. I know it's hard. It's hard not to be able to look at them for a few minutes, but just hang in there, guys. You'll stick with the process, guys. Stick with the process. Okay, that actually has to be that way. The curve has to go inside. There we go. And this piece goes in like so. And then this piece, we need to look for... I think they're the same, so I think it has to go like this. Is how I'm looking at it. Oh, there's a gnat in here already. Why is that not lining up? Okay, maybe it goes like that. And I just can rotate it freely. There we go. All right, there we go, guys. That's the first step. Now we got to get the B runner. A, B. From B1, we cut out B130 and B129. So she is a little bit more complex than a 30-minute Sisters kit. If you guys remember the 30-minute sisters kits that I've built, she is a little more complex than those. And we are going to take this and line that up right about there. If that is correct. I don't think that's correct. I think it needs to follow the curvature there, guys. We're building side boob. Oh my God, we're actually building side boob on this. You're welcome, gentlemen. Of course, it's hard. It's boobs. What's up? D-Gen, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. I knew it. I knew the moment that I said boobies, this guy would come in. That's my brother-in-law, Ben, guys. Boobs where, hey, baby face. See, all I gotta do is say boobies and the viewership goes up immediately, guys. Glad to see everybody here tonight. Thank you guys for popping in. Also, my buddy Josh, of course, you guys know him as Joshua, is also live right now, guys. So if he's still live by the time I finish this kit, we will go over there to his channel and give him a little raid. He needs a little love, guys. He's been grinding, trying to get it. All right, there we go. I got the side boob in place, guys. She has some color to her, Jen. It's Gundam colors though: blue, red, white, yellow, with some gray. All right, now I got to get this in place. There we go. All right, so we got the side boob built. That's good. That's great. God, I feel just like a pervert now. All right, here we go, guys. Now we're building the back. We're gonna put on her back. I got to clean that up a little bit because there is some undergating that popped up on there. Got a little undergating here on her sleeve. Let's go ahead and clean that up. That's clean. That's clean. There we go. So far we've built the boobies, guys. Guys, look at. There you go. Can we get some boobies emojis? I will try to make something for you guys if we can get it. If we got enough. Yeah, that's Jimmy Bean's waifu's goodies. Let's see how he feels about it. Jimmy Beans, how you feeling about it? His hand's all curled up there. I think he had a stroke. Let's see. Oh, you guys can't see that. Here we go. Jimmy Beans, what do you think so far? Yep, he's enjoying it, guys. Jimmy Beans is enjoying it. What's up? What's up, Alex? How's it going? You walked in just in time to see Jimmy Beans groping his girlfriend's boobies. All right, now I get to put her little logo on her shirt, which is a Haro logo. Nice. Oh, it's pink. Oh, this is perfect. You guys are going to enjoy this. I should have let you guys pick which kit to do, but I also joked about the fact that like Jimmy Beans had a hot nurse as a girlfriend. Beans is the man. Yeah, come on. I dropped the link in there, Ben, if you wanted to come join us. The link is pinned up there at the top of the chat. Hey, Ricardo. Wait, Ricardo, where's Ricardo hide that? I thought I saw him a second ago. Or you bet Ricardo is lurking. Gotcha. You have the lights off for the geckos? Gotcha. Clenched, sweaty palms. It's okay, Jimmy. Just be as relaxed. Just use a flash. No, Jen, he's going to have some. He's going to have better lighting than a flashlight. All right, B1. Let's break out the B1 runner yet again. And now we're going to cut out B11. Oh, a nice red color finally. Jen, there's a lot of different colors on this kit. This one's actually a lot more color oriented than some other Gundams I've built. Okay, I got to turn that way because apparently her whatever that part of her body is there is super blocking the runner stand. There we go. Let's go ahead and slide this into place here. And so far, guys, here's how they're looking. D-Gen, I am making they won't be able to see his build though, Jen. I have like only a limited space of room here. I'm making here. I'll show you what it is. This is actually a Gundam kit called the Mrs. Loheng-Rinko. This dude, it's actually a mobile suit in the Build Divers universe where the dude pilots some dude's mom, I think. And I'm absolutely blown away that that's a thing. B115. Where is 15? Oh, we're actually building her neck now. There we go. There's our first piece of flesh-colored model kit. And D26. What I can sell babies for. I'm not doing anything to stress out. I got you. I got you one bit. That giant from the new TV show Gladiators is coming. Oh. Babyface said hot mama. All right, now I need to cut out D26. Do this carefully. But hopefully you guys are having a wonderful evening out there enjoying this build. I don't know how long this is going to take. It feels like this might take a little bit just because there's a lot of tiny parts. I mean, the boobies aren't tiny for sure, but, the rest of the kit's tiny. I'm so glad Bree's not in here because she'd be like, oh, my Lanta. I'm also glad that a mutual friend of mine and Breeze is not in here tonight either. Because she would be like, what in the world? All right, so there we go. I've got this set up. And now I have to turn that this way. There we go. All right, so now we're going to start building more of her. So I need to get out the C1 runner again, which is up here. Okay. That's our sticker foil for tonight, guys. That is lots of stickers. Lots of stickers already, guys. All right, so we need C116. So only one piece from the C runner. 15, 16. I'm just going to leave that up there because that's a pain to get back in, especially with that big old dumpy she's got on the... Y'all, I'll have to show you the dumpy in a little bit. That's B2. We don't need the B2 runner yet. We need B1. I'm knocking everything over. This is probably one of the more, like, oddly shaped runner setups that I've ever had. B125 and 26. Or 25 and 24. It looks like we are building her abdomen area now. 25 and 24. There we go. One side's going to go like that. One side's going to go like that. Okay. A little bit of excess runner on that, and I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And then we put this. It needs to go like so. I see your game, Mr. Beans. Absolutely. He's one lucky son. Hot mama. Oh my God. You guys are awesome. I love this community. I love you guys too, man. You guys are awesome. This is the best. All right, so now we get to. There you go, guys. Side profile already. Mr. Beans, what are we thinking about this? Hey, no. Stop touching the boobies. This is I'm monetized. Nice. I did a chicken perlo tonight, babyface. I made a homemade chicken perlo. For those of you that aren't from the Low Country, chicken perlo is kind of a. All right, now we're building the head. The chicken perlo it's a pretty delicious meal. All right, so we need C14, C114. All right, what do we do here? It's talking about clear parts. Where do I get clear parts from? Oh, are there stickers on there that are clear? Oh, okay, I see. So about the eye stickers. Okay, so C114 plus. I need to figure out how to turn this. Okay, there we go. That kind of shows me what I need to do. 13 and 18. Or 13, either 13 through 18. So, yeah, I don't, you know what? Okay, so if I were to do this, there's supposed to be some clear parts somewhere. I have no idea where there are clear parts at, though. Like, I don't remember seeing any clear parts, so, Did I trash them by accident? Let me look. Let me make sure I didn't trash anything, guys. No. Okay. I don't know. No, that's not it. Okay. So we don't need this necessarily. However, they do give us some runners. I've got to look at the runners real quick because it's saying something about clear parts, and I don't have any clear parts on this runner unless they're buried deep in another runner. There they are. I see them now. Ooh, I don't like the way that. Okay, we're not going to use this part. That's too complicated. Instead, I will use the stickers that go right on the eyes themselves. So we'll set that off to the side there. That's just for bonus stuff if we wanted to use the actual parts here. Instead, they give us some actual stickers that are going to blend in with the face a little bit. So let's go with this one here. All right, so what we need to do is we need to take C115 and E1. There's no optional things other than like a weapon and a backpack. That's about it. Hey, Mirage. Glad to see you here. Thank you for dropping in. Some D's up in here. Doing good, Degen. Doing good. There we go. Jen just described chicken perlo for everybody. Came out really good, though. It did come out really good. Tried baking biscuits in the empty can of chili. Didn't seem to kind of work out. Yeah, I kind of, sometimes it can. Boneless thighs are defrosting for orange chicken. That sounds good. You can actually, oh, you got a new game? Nice. Babyface, what you can do is boil the chicken and then make a broth out of that using seasonings and the chicken. It makes more of a stock, but you season that up and then use that in the rice instead, and that can work just as well as chicken broth. These runners are not good for what I'm doing here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going, guys. We're going to go ahead and pop her eyebrows in place. That's what these are, by the way. These are her eyebrows, guys. Eyebrows on fleek, I guess. Maybe. I think I put them on backward. I think I put them on upside down. So they are not on fleek. Well, we'll find out here in a moment when I go to try to put the kit together. Glad to see you here tonight, Mirage. Sad you're not able to join, but I understand, man. I understand. Limited internet's no fun. All right, I think that's right. The picture doesn't really. Yeah, I had them upside down. All right, we got them on right now. All right, now I need to get back to the E runner and cut out E15 or E5, E4. And B114. Y'all, she's kind of creepy looking right now. Look at that face. All right, so what we need to do is we need to take the hair first. And I'm looking at this wrong. There we go. Need to combine all of this together like so. And then we're going to take her eyes here, and they should just line up right there. And then bring her head in, and now we can put the eye stickers on. That's going to be so much easier, guys. That's going to be so much easier to do that. All right, so I need to figure out what eyes I want to use there. Let's use these these eyes right here. Here we go. And I got to look at a picture of her. So far we're getting one eye in there. He ain't gonna be looking at her face. Have a whole ton of kits to build. I've got a wall. I've got a wall of kits. What game is that again, Degen? You asked if someone played it. I'm looking to see. Saboteur. Okay, I've never played that one. No, I hadn't. The top cooked fine, but the bottom was overcooked and the middle was soft dough. Ugh, I hate that for you, man. By the way, guys, we will be back tomorrow night as well. For those of you that have been watching, we will be back for some more Pragmata. tomorrow night. That is such a fun game, guys, and we'll be going into some new territory, guys. Continuing our journey and through the virtual New York City that was made. All right, I want to push those eyes down and make sure they all balance out. There we go. She looks like Videl from DBZ a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I wonder where I'm guessing they use 30-minute sister kits for this. Okay, after we get the eyes in place, 13 through 18. If we used 4. Was I supposed to use the clear pieces? Oh. All right, I think I'm still here, guys. I think I'm still here. My browser just kind of glitched out for a second there, but I think we're good. I think we're great. Mic check. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Speaker. Yeah, everything looks good. We are on par then. You have an Xbox? Okay, I've got PlayStation. I play on PlayStation. So apparently, if I were to use the 14, I use C150. Okay, yep. So that's not necessary unless I was using. Okay. All right, so now that we've got this done, if we use C114, then we use a whole different set of stickers along with the eyes. But we're not going to do that. We've already bypassed that. So now we need the E-runner. We're finishing up the E-runner right here. So we're going to get some. They gave us some extra hair here, some extensions. If he wanted some pigtails in on that. Or is that cloth? That might be cloth. I don't know. I really don't know. I know nothing of this crazy suit. All I know is this is probably going to be one of the. I've done a few of the 30-minute sister kits, so this is going to be interesting to see how this turns out. All right, let's get her hair in place. All right, so that's got the line up just right. Okay, I've got a little bit of undergating there. At least I think that's undergating before I cut that. I don't want to. That's undergating. That's going to cause a problem. All right, so I need to figure out how to get these set onto her so that way they look pretty good. There we go. Okay. I think that's sitting in place. I don't rightly know. That looks like it's sitting in place. And we get a little bang on this one here. And no, Jimmy, not that kind of bang. He's over there drooling, guys. Can't tell if that's just because his one tooth is showing or. But there's what we got so far, guys. Nothing more sexy than a lazy-eyed waifu. Saboteur 15 years later. Okay, cool. Might get a Bloki's Hatsune Miku. Nice. Far Cry New Dawn. That one's fun. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Ryan, you've missed it. We talked about boobies for like the past few minutes. All right, Wayne, have a good night. Thank you for dropping in tonight. All right, now we've got to build her. We got to finish her up here, guys. So I need to cut out C1, 19, and 20. And with these, I've got some sticker work I've got to do. 19 and 20. All right, I've got to do some sticker work on these. It's just going to be on this part right here. We're going to be using stickers 12, 11. So it's 12 and 11 times 2. Okay. 11 goes on the, if I look at this part from, how is that supposed to look? Like that. Okay. Well, no, like that. Okay, now I've got to try to line this up. And guys, I'm bringing it away from the camera here just because this is going to be kind of a complicated sticker to do. I'll say that, and it went on fairly easily. Not my favorite work. I don't like these kind of decals. I made a TikTok about it, and a lot of people seem to agree with me that decal work can be tedious, if not outright painful. There we go. That's a little better. There's sticker number 1. Let's go sticker number 2. But here you go, Ryan, just for you, brother. Those space cannons, man. Those space cannons. All right, so we're doing this here. And I got to bring this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Again, I don't like the stickers on this one, but if I was better at painting and better at using like the paint markers, this would be so much easier. All right, let's go ahead and get that in place there. See, she has these here so Jimmy Beans can pick up extra satellite radio without having to pay for it now. Okay, so we're looking at it this way. 11 will go on like this. It's been probably 2 years since you touched movies. Oh, Ryan, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Maybe one day the right pair of boobies will come along and you'll be able to touch them all the time. All right, there we go, guys. You have as much riz as a potato. To touch boob is to live life. 100%. Come into frame with my build. I'm trying. I really am trying. It's kind of hard because I have to bring it up close to me. All right. Let's continue on with this here. All right. So now we're going to start working on building her hat that she wears. That's right, guys. She's got a cool hat that she wears. I need B1 number 2. There's B1 2. And now I need the C1 runner. And I need C1 17, C1 18. $17 and $18. There we go. So we go. I gotta look and see how that sits. Okay, that sits like that. There we go. That's actually pretty easy to put on. And then this goes. Before we do that, we need to put the sticker on. It's going to be sticker number 9, which is a little gold medallion here, almost like a buckle. Go on the hat. Again, we don't really care about the hat. What we care about is the dumpy and the boobies, guys. The dumpy and the boobies. Ben. I mean, Ryan, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, the sticker keeps flying. I got to grab a different pair of tweezers for that. That sticker is a very weird sticker to put on. I feel like I could have done better with. I feel like if I'd have had a steadier hand with the painting and with the markers I've got, I could have probably got that in a little bit better. And now we have to put that on her head. And there we go. Ricardo, yes. The what now? I mean, what? What did I say? Did I say something? Crazy to say WW. uh, all right, guys, let's set that off to the side there by Jimmy Beans. He's going to have. Okay, that head placement's a little wild, guys. Oh my god. All right, we're about finished with a runner here. All right, I need to borrow this again, Jimmy Beans. I am so sorry, dude. I will bring her back to you, I promise. Steady. Yep, absolutely. That's literally building these kits. Whenever you start working with the stickers and stuff, it really gets to be a test of your steadiness. All right, so what we're doing is we're putting that together. And now we're going to is B1. We need B1 3. We got to take her. We got to put her scrunchie on her hair. We got to tie her hair back, guys. Ow! Just pinched my hand with the tool here. There we go. Let's clean all those up. That looks good. All right. So now I have to slide that. Sorry, guys. I know I keep like taking it off camera. There we go. And then that goes in back here like so. All right. So we have the head and torso so far. So she's starting to look like a real girl. And there we go, Jimmy Beans. If you want to let her sit on your lap, there we go. I gotta catch up with the chat. Babyface. I feel like in a room full of a bunch of teenagers. Yeah, Jen, you are. We're all cavemen. We got a dab party, by the way. Almost, but yeah, same. Ricardo, same. Babyface dropping up a line. Like Wonder Woman's line. I work with children. Jimmy doesn't judge the head placement. I love you guys. What does it look? You're almost done with the build. I'm not actually. I'm literally, the next parts are gonna be kind of fun because they're arms and all that. 58 but a 12-year-old. I'm a 42-year-old teenager. I'm almost 40 and a teenager, guys. How's it going, Ricardo? Be 31 but feel like I'm 45. Nah, baby. Nah, Carnage. Nah. Evening walks are good, Ricardo. Evening walks are good. They're well needed. Well needed. All right, guys. So let's start working on this next part. I need the C runner here. We need C13 and C12. We're building an arm now. These are what take arms and legs take the longest. By the way, this might not be a very long build tonight, guys. And if it ends early, then I'll sit on here and talk with you guys for a few minutes before I have to hop off. All right, I can go ahead and set this runner up here because that's really not going to be in play for a little bit. Let's go to this runner right here. I'm going to set a couple of these runners up top because they're really... I need D24. There's a whole lot of parts on this kit, guys. So what I need to do is I need to take D24 and this one and put them together like so. And then we'll put all of this together like this. And then we'll go back to the B1 runner. And we're going to need B117, which is a... You guys are going to like this here in a little while. I'm not spoiling this, but you guys got to see this. For all the gentlemen in the chat, this stream is for you guys tonight. Playing Rune Factory 4. That's okay, man. Have fun with that. To be fair, it's Rinko, so it would make anyone go nuts. So, yeah. Yeah. How's the weather out there today? Hot and windy, nasty. Ew. It's windy here today, but not hot. It was comfortable today. Allergies in full force. Yeah, my boss's allergies have been... Oh, that's no fun there, my dude. Overcast and windy here today. Overcast and windy where you are, Ryan. Yeah. It was kind of a mix. Like, it would get a little overcast and it would get not so overcast here. Like, we would get a little sunlight peeking through. Okay, I got this backward. There we go. There we go. All right, so we got that done. Now I need to break out this piece and clean that up. C18. A whole bunch of little pieces are going to be going together here soon. Yay. Okay, did I clean that up enough? Yes. C18, and we want this to go almost like that is how that's looking. The notch needs to be there. There we go. All right. So now we're going to break out this tiny runner here. You guys can't really see it. Sorry. Hey, Sloth. How's it going? No blurps tonight, by the way. They do not play on here. I've tried to get them to play on here, and they will not connect. They will not connect. It makes me sad. That's why I'm thinking about just going straight back to OBS with this, because then I can get better. Here we go, guys. I'll push this. Like, I'm trying to get it higher and in place to where you guys can see more of the build and not see me just wandering off. I'm trying to pull closer to the camera too and push my mic back a little bit. There we go. D13, D15, and D20. There we go. All right, so I'm going to set that off to the side there, and I've got to figure out these parts again. All right. This is D13. So this piece right here is D13. I'm going to pull the camera. I keep hitting my mic. There we go. We need some good rain. Yeah, we haven't had like a decent rain in a while here, guys. It's bad. Like, it's really bad here. All right, so that goes like that. This piece goes on like this. And now we'll take this and put that in place there. And we're going to let that kind of sit there. Now I need to break out the C1 runner yet again. We're about to clear out the C1 runner, I believe. Probably within the next few, well, probably once we get working on the legs and the dumpy. Boys, when I show you that dumpy, man, y'all are gonna be in heaven. All right, so we got this, and that needs to go. This goes like this, and this goes like that, and then B18. B118. I was about to say 8 does not look right. Go. Slide that back in place. Clean up all that flashing off of there. No, Jimmy Beans. Not that kind of flashing. All right. And then that should just slide. And like that. There we go. All right. And now this goes in place. Like that. There we go. All right, Mirage. Have a good one. You too, brother. Keep on building. I can't wait to see your next build, dude. By the way, Sloth, you think Panda would enjoy this build? He kind of goons a little. He's a bit of a gooner. You guys, if y'all haven't already shared the stream out there, let's get some shares going. Thank you guys so far for 16 or 15 likes so far. It shows up as 15 on here, so that means it's pretty close to accurate this time. All right, guys, I think I'm back. There we go. I accidentally hit a button on my mouse, and I'm using Opera this time for my operating system, or for my my browser. And yeah, I'm still getting used to it. And we got an open hand as well, so we'll save that as part of the leftover parts. What did I do with the box for this? Or where I set that? Need to find it at some point. Crap, where did I put the box? Okay, I think I see it over here. Oh, that's there we go. All right, I'm gonna put that box right there. Put this right there for right now. There we go. Come on back up to the mic. All right, guys. Yeah, that was a bad on my part. I ended up hitting a button on my mouse, and I'm using Opera, so I'm getting used to Opera. But yeah, hope your dad heals well, dude. put these here. There we go. All right. Now we can start working on the left arm. Which, let me go ahead and get this on her. There we go. Oh, Jimmy. No, you don't need to be. We don't need to be doing that tonight, Jimmy. Not here. You've been using Opera for like a year. Yeah, I started using it recently. Chrome is just such a piece of garbage now. Like, it used to be one of the better ones, and now I'm getting frustrated with Chrome. I need C2, I need D25, C2. So I gotta find the C2 runner. There it is. C2, 2, and 3. I started using Opera at work more, and now I'm using it here. Like, me and my boss are me and my manager are constantly like discussing what browsers are the best. He's a big Mozilla guy. Like, he loves Firefox, but I'm I used Firefox so much growing up that, like, I need something with a little more frills and that doesn't eat up a lot of resources. So far, I found Opera hasn't done that a whole lot. And I'm able to keep it open while I'm streaming and not have to worry about like 20 tabs not opening. Fingers crossed, babyface. I'm keeping you guys in my thoughts on that because that's always a tough one. That's always a tough one, man. All right, let's get this in place here. But guys, again, next Sunday coming up, we'll be back with some more Helldivers as well. So you guys that love your Helldivers content, don't worry, it'll be back soon. It'll be back very soon. This is kind of a reset, refocus stream here where I just kind of sit down and build a kit and have fun with you guys. Get the chance to talk with you guys a little more. So I have a hard time interacting with chat when I'm in the middle of combat or chaos. All right, there we go. We can go ahead and set that down. C19. Here's C19. And then I need C113 and 12. So this is 12. Set that over here on this side. 13. That way I'll know what I'm using. And back to the D runner again. For this one, I need 12, 21, and 14. 21. 12. 14. Set that up there because that runner is going to be used quite a bit. All right. I'm trying to stay on screen. It would be funny you say that, Ben. I actually might have a short for that. That's why you like, yeah, Chrome has way too much shit in it nowadays. Absolutely. That's why you like Firefox. Yeah, my manager uses Firefox a lot. Nothing wrong with Simple Stream. Exactly. You have to check your settings in Chrome all the time because of the yeah. When democracy calls, you answer KBG. But tonight is yeah. I'm back on Super Earth getting my rest. You have Samsung phone, so your text keyboard is about to be yeah. A lot of the Android devices are now doing that just because it's what's required, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. All right, so now I've got to get this back in place, and I totally wasn't paying attention. Okay, there we go. Imagine that, guys, me not paying attention. feel like I need to put a little music on. There we go. Oh, wait. That's not right. Doesn't feel like it's going in right. All right. After that, these get... Oh, yeah. Let me put the B2 18 on that. So that way that holds that arm in place. Or together, I should say. Definitely part of the fun. Making coffee, but you still hear a bit carnage. Gotcha. You can easily imagine it, Sloth. I have the same, Ricardo. Same. I get fussed at a lot because of my attention span. Like I'll be so focused on something and it's not great. I think I got that back. Yeah, I got that backwards. I'm gonna have to see if I can free that up and might be what it. No, that still doesn't. What am I doing wrong here? All right, let me look at this again. All right. So I take this piece here. All right. So I need to make sure that everything looks lined up right. That looks lined up right. And then that's going to go in there like that. Absolutely, that's correct. And then this is supposed to go in like that. There we go. Wait a minute. Nope. Got it backwards. Oh, no, that's supposed to go. Nope. Something ain't right. I'm not doing something right here, and I got to figure it out. It keeps sliding. There we go. No, that's not right either. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Just can't. No, something's not right with this. Either something didn't line up right or something's not sitting well. There we go. What am I not? What is something's not looking right here? Hang on. Okay. That's supposed to go like that. That's supposed to go out like that. There we go. There we go. That's better. That forms almost a natural arm now. Let me look at this arm and compare. Turn that way. That goes that way. There we go. That's better. Now I can get those arms in place there. And now I just have to build hands. Wouldn't launch on your laptop. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. He definitely is a harem anime. That is my middle name. Be less chaotic. yeah, we have a lot of fun with the chaos sometimes. Yep, he is definitely waiting there, Will. He is definitely waiting. That is my middle name. That is my middle name. I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. It is a fun game, man. If you can ever get it to work, then it's definitely one of the best, man. Like we have so much fun on Helldivers. I'm glad to have Ben on the Helldivers crew now. I need to get Zombie back in there at some point. I ain't had Zombie on there in a while. Especially now that we're bumping up the difficulties more. And that's going to be a thing, guys. I think we're going to kind of play around with the higher difficulties just because that seems to be, we seem to do better on the higher difficulties now. Depending on the enemy, that is. All right, I'm going to move that hand over to the box. I'm going to set that box. Oh my God, that scared the fool out of me. I thought I was about to knock everything over. All right, there we go. So we got her upper half done. Let's go ahead and I think that's Jimmy Beans' perfect woman right there. I don't think we need to build anymore. All right, now we're gonna start working on legs, guys. It's leg day. All right, we need A24, 22, and A25. All right, let's put that there. Right, get this kidney shape, and it needs to be like this, like this. There we go. And like this with the piece hanging back like that. Or did I cut out the wrong piece? I feel like it. No. Yeah, I feel like I cut out the wrong piece there. Let me look back here. A22 and A24. Kidney shape. Oh, okay. I see what it's doing now. It's showing me the piece in the right position. I'm just looking at the picture wrong. He just showed up here with his wife acting stage talking crazy. Oh Lord. They need to check that out then if he's having behavior like that. Democracy has denied my volunteer request for Super Earth. No, they shouldn't have done that to him. That's definitely something that they need to get him to a. He needs to get to a medical clinic of some kind and get that checked out. Someone needs to. Something's not right there. That doesn't sound right. And I hate that they can kick you out for things like that, but it's something they shouldn't kick you out for things like that. You know, they're supposed to be able to heal him, not throw him out to the wolves. Yeah, same, Duff, same. I used to work for a hospital, so I know, man. I'm not a huge fan of the big corporation hospitals anymore. After what I was never really a fan of big corporations, but those kind of hospitals nowadays are just, they're not great. All right, so I need to take this. Is that supposed to go in there? Okay, go in this way. That's how we do it. All right, there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get her legs put together there. Working on building her some legs now, guys. A3. Oh, I think she's wearing pantyhose. Or at least tights. I promise you guys. I got you there, babyface. What's up, Bucket? How's it going, dude? Over here building my main man, Jimmy Beans. Good old Jimmy Beans right here. We're building him a girlfriend. Glad to hear you're doing good there, Bucket. Sooner go to a vet. Yeah, same, same, Ryan, same. Doing great, KFC, man. Doing great. Glad to see you here, man. Also, I went back on vidIQ's title editor and totally told it never again put down Lost in Space, Robot Girl, or anything related to that to Pragmata. I'm hoping that it took my advice. I'm hoping my description editing that I do it makes it sound like I actually know more about the game than I do. Let's see. Need to figure out which way this. Okay, that leg's going that way, so I need to get. Oh, that's kind of tough to get together. All right, I think that's good. No, that should cave down on that knee, or not. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Yep, that's. I see why that's doing that. Never mind. All right, guys, we get to do the fun stuff now. I need B7, B17. New Zealand, huh? Nice. We got a few people from that area. I think we got a couple of Kiwis in the group. Start becoming an internal process. Glad to get to know you. We got another Caleb in the chat too. Nice. All right, Sloth. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand just to check it out, you know. D19 or D19. There we go. Should be an interesting cut. There we go. All right, so I have to get these put together. We got a few people from New Zealand, a few people from Australia that pop in. Lots of good friends from the southern hemisphere there. That almost sounds like an HCA hospital there, Duff. Call me whatever you want. I've heard it all before. Gotcha. Double Caleb power. Can we handle it? I think we can. Nice place to visit, not to live. Yeah. I've heard that from a few people. I got big on watching y'all's rugby team for a while too, the All Blacks. I always thought they were pretty cool. Shouldn't complain. Ricardo, you got a spinny wheel? Nah, no deadly animals. I gotcha. Yep, Babyface is our other resident Caleb here as well. He's Northern Hemisphere Caleb. You are Southern Hemisphere Caleb. Oh, I don't like how that turned out. Do I have my sanding blocks anywhere? There they are, right there. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a little bit of sanding here, trying to get these nubs cleaned off. I'm going to have to touch that up with a little paint, too. Let's get that back in the case. You guys have ever seen these? These are the glass files that a lot of different groups make. I love these things. They do a good job of cleaning up those runners, cleaning up those runner nubs. All right, so we got the leg put together. Now we just got to get her feet put together here. Back to the A1 runner again. So we're going to go ahead and cut out A1 and A2. Are we building both sets? No, we're only building one set of feet right now. I saw that. Man. I'm excited. Got to catch up with the chat here a little bit. Prime Rubby era of 2000s. Yeah, dude, I used to watch them, dude. Watching them do the haka, man. That's like one of my favorite. That's like one of my favorite like pre-game activities, man. You guys were like, you guys owned rugby for so long, man. I didn't get big into it enough to learn a lot of y'all's players' names, but I always loved watching the All Blacks play. Just beasts on the field there. You have another from New Zealand? Oh, is that nice? I think I know who you're talking about. Peter is his first name, right, Ricardo? Yep, Ben just actually watched the series for the first time. I love me some. Focusing on Aragorn too. Nice. The Search for Gollum. Yep. Stephen Colbert. Yeah, he's a big Lord of the Rings nerd. Better than the Hobbit films. The Rock did a haka in a couple of films. That's right. Yeah. He did live in New Zealand for a little bit. That is a man that is proud of his Polynesian heritage for sure. Which I love Polynesian culture. All right, let's go ahead and get the foot put together here. I can't put that runner in a certain way because the dumpy stops it. Her big old dump truck stops it. Oh, come on. B119. Or B120. And 21. So we do get 2 foot options here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and build both of them. Just get them ready to go. We can swap them at, no pun intended, will, but at will. Nice. James Cameron, yeah. Jason Momoa's living there now, and James Cameron. I figured James Cameron would live there. There's a little piece in the original where he's being tortured and says Shire and Baggins. The movie is based around that timeline. Okay. Precious. Gotcha. SC has Bill Murray, yeah. And Danny McBride now lives here too, Ryan. Yeah, I thought that was who that was. Was an extra. All right, I need 31 and 30. We're not using on. Okay, I want to preface this right now by saying we haven't used a whole lot of the stickers yet, but that could change. 31 and 30. Okay, now I've got to do this. All right, this is 30 right here. So 30 needs to go on this side. Kind of just goes. I think Pete's actually dropped in here a couple of times too. Yeah, we do have a ton of celebrities here in South Carolina now. It's becoming a movie hub now too. The show The Righteous Gemstones was filmed all the way down in the Low Country, so. And then you guys, if you've heard of Hootie and the Blowfish, another South Carolina staple. All right, we got that done. So what we do is we can take either. So this is like a special booster foot for her. I like this foot over the little dainty shoes. However, we're going to use the dainty shoes because she's going to be hanging out with our good friend Jimmy Beans a whole lot. Okay, I got to see which. There we go. And then we can just put this into place here. Actually, you know what? It tells us to use the other foot. So, with that being said, we'll follow the instructions here, especially with building her to what she's supposed to look like with the armor on. So, C15 is what we need. We need the C1 runner yet again. And B116, C15. I think we can swap that foot at any time too. So I'm just using the foot that the foot that we're supposed to be using for this, and B116. Clean that up a little bit. There we go. All right. So I need 26 or 27, 28, and 29 on this one. 27. That's going to go on here. So if I can get it to line up right. All right, let's see. You have friends that worked on the Righteous Gemstones? Same. I got a couple of friends that actually have the that were on there as well. Carnage says. The bean. Yeah. It's gotten expensive lately. Covenant. Yeah, Covenant was a good one. I liked Covenant. That was a good film. Ricardo's a big Alien nerd like I am too. I love the Alien series. I'm trying to catch up with chat, guys. You guys are moving. Same thing in South Texas. Noah and Dustin. That's who she's talking about. I think she mentioned you. There will be a sequel. Nice. We haven't beat it yet. Working on getting there. Hopefully tomorrow night we'll get through a little bit more. I'm excited for it, man. Oh yeah, Jen, he was that was Ben that said the friend he had the friends that were on there. Yeah. All right, let's get this on. Cuz this is actually part of her outfit. There we go. That's not a great sticker placement there. That sticker kind of slung over a little bit. But there's our first leg we've gotten done. All right, now to work on the second leg. We'll set that leg right there, and now we can work on the second leg. So I need to break out the A runner yet again. A 23, 26, and 21. Yep, no spoilers. Took you about 3 days. Ricardo. Yep, no spoilers. We gonna keep it spoiler free, but yeah. Yeah, I wonder if your friends know our friends through that Ben. One of my favorite characters on that show is Baby Billy Freeman. I just love me some Baby Billy. All right, now we got to make sure that everything here lines up. And it does, so we're perfect there. All right, next step is to cut out 29 and 28, which right now my buddy Josh is playing it right now. I don't know if I type in the... I don't think it'll... It might work. Let me see if the command works. Oh, Lord. Let me see. I want to see if my commands work on here just like they do on... Oh, that was actually super quick. Yeah, there we go. That's my buddy right now that's playing it. So I should be able to get like 4 streams out of that. By the way it sounds, Jen, if that's what you're trying to figure out. Because I do it on Mondays because I like to kind of... It's not too bad. I feel like there's a lot more to the game that it makes it worth the money, and if we're getting a sequel, that would be kind of cool. Because I mean, I've already seen a few people playing it, and I'm trying to stay spoiler free because I want to go into this as blind as possible, but at the same time, like I don't want to go into it so blind that I don't have a chance to like prepare myself for the emotional distraught that I will have with some games. Like I did with Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Expedition 33, guys, broke me emotionally. That was a rough game to sit through. And just not bawl my eyes out. Oops, I gotta fix that. I used the wrong hip joint. That might be why that didn't look right. All right, let's take that leg apart there. Let's go ahead and get that back in place there. Oh, great. I think I accidentally... There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, no. Something's not lining up here. I got to see how to put this leg back together. That goes in like that. And that goes in like that. There we go. I'm glad I looked at that again because I almost messed up there, guys. All right, let's put that leg off to the side there. We'll go ahead and grab this leg and get back to it. All right, we got that. Now this needs to just slide in place like so. Okay, that's so much better. That's so much better. That's super loose though. It's better, but it's loose. I don't like that. Okay, that'll tighten down once we get the hip in place. I need B1, 6, and 8. Oh. Did I do it? I did it backwards. I was looking at the wrong instructions, man. So I got to fix that. All right. So we're already ahead of this. I'll go ahead and get this one in place here. There. That's on right. I got to actually go back and build this one because I did it wrong. And D18. I think 18 is done twice. I don't think 18 and 19 really matter on here as much as I think they actually might. So I might have to take that hip apart. Great. It's been a minute since I've built one of these kits, guys, and I can tell because I'm struggling with parts. With keeping up with my instructions. All right, so long piece needs to go into here. Okay, I got it upside down. So this piece goes in here. Come on. I messed up earlier, so okay. Now I'm looking at it back. I was looking at it backwards on here too. I had the wrong pieces in the wrong spots, and now I'm having to fix it. All right, there we go. And then this piece goes on here. Nope. Something's not lining up. All right, so this should be B9. And then this one should be B8. And everything should squeeze together. Keyword should, but I'm running into something there. Something is not. There, I got it. I just had to squeeze it down into place. And then that should go back on. It's backwards. There we go. That should go on like that. And it forms the leg and hip area. That's feeling loose in there, but that's correct now. Everything should be correct now. There we go. All right. Now to repeat the process over here, we're going to rebuild this again. So take this and okay, that's going to be over here this time. That's why that looked different. Okay, now go here with this. Got it. All right, so that's going to now slide on top of this like so. All right, I got to catch up with chat. Sorry, guys. I got you. I got you, Bucket. Yeah, because I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. The patience is here. I get frustrated at times with certain kits, and I've honestly taken a kit and said, "No, to hell with this. I'm not building it." But are we talking Bionicles now? I swear, messing at least one thing up always happens to me with Bionicles. Back in dude. I never did a whole lot with Bionicles. Your brother had a bunch. Oh yeah, your brother did have a bunch of like Legos and Bionicles and things like that. I think the price of the figures in general is insane. It is. Pay for the brand. Exactly, that branding. Nice. Super lock just logged into. Used to enjoy building model cars. Yeah, same. I started off with like model cars and helicopters. Bandai model kits have been showing up at your roster. Wow, nice. Dinosaur kits and a few small Star Wars kits. Nice. Need to start check. I wish we had a Ross nearby for me to check. Our Rosses are usually pretty hit or miss when it comes down to anything collectible. Almost picked up a Mihawk figure from the One Piece lineup, but I held off on it today. Here we go again, guys. I'm gonna try to build this foot again. See if I get this right this time. And I think this is part of where I messed up as well. So I've got to make sure that I've got everything lined up right. Good news is, looks like I'm pulling off of the same runners either way. C2-1. B2-19. That's A. There's B2 right up here. And yep, it's all gonna work out the same. We're good. We're good. Go ahead and cut those out. Thank God, because that would have been a pain in my ass to have to go and take all of this apart and rebuild that. Just gonna go ahead and cut out everything I need from this section. After that, we just have the hips, and I'm on track to finishing this kit on time, you guys. My biggest concern was I was going to blow through this kit and then not have anything to do and have to sit here and just gawk at my computer and show you guys things I'm looking at. They got the Ronin Warriors kits coming out from Bandai, but they want like an arm and a leg for those kits, guys. They're like $60 a piece. I'm thinking they're in the master grade level for that kind of price. Airplane kits as a kid. Nice. Nice. I had the Apache and I had one of the Star Wars or Star Trek kits. Bean's got a chubby right now. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, Duff. I would show you, but we can't show that stuff. What's up, Panda? How's it going, Panda? Look at what we're building. We're building Gooner kits tonight, dude. She got some big old boobies on her. Jimmy Beans is getting his girlfriend built. Clean that up a little bit. Let's get that foot over there. We'll start building this foot. All right, so I need to pull off the stickers here. 31 and 30 for this one. A whole lot of stickers on this kit, guys, and this is intimidating a little bit. I messed up with the stickers too. Jesus, I wasn't paying attention. You can tell it's my first time building one of these in a while. Just have to customize it to the best of my ability. I pulled 230s off of them. And yeah. I pulled both of the 30s off, so now that's why that sticker looks weird on that other kit. That's okay. We can make that work. Just gotta overlap it a little bit. Sorry guys. I know I'm pulling it off of the build stand, but yeah, I messed up on a sticker. So I'm having to like go the opposite way here with it, which is not something I should have done, but I ended up doing it anyway. All right, let's get these put together here because these are just going to kind of work in the same way. Get that in place there and then slide that in place right there. Beans is head and sausage. Everybody saying hey to Panda. Hope you're doing well, Panda. As Gunner figures. Exactly their bucket. I've seen some of those figures and I was like, for shame. For shame, Japan. Not gonna lie, I honestly did contemplate picking up one of those figures for Jimmy Beans. But I refrained because I was like, I don't need it. I don't need that sitting in my house. And then one day, me having kids and being like, "Daddy, why is that girl's boobies hanging out? Of why is that figure's boobies hanging out?" Oh, no reason. Because like, fun fact, growing up, my granddad was in the American National Guard, American Army National Guard, and we found his playing cards one time, and they had boobies on them. Cloudkenstein building Jimmy Beans' waifu. And my grandma caught me playing with them, and she locked them away. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love this. I love this community. There we go. Guys, the workout routine's going well. I'm in week 3 of it so far, almost week 4. And clean bill of health so far from the doctor. Waiting on my labs, which I'll get those results back soon. But I don't foresee any problems with those. I've been pretty healthy for the most part. I'm finally getting myself back in shape, which is great. But been finally went and got me a barbell to lift and do some exercises with. Give it the beans. It's for the beans. Big Bad Toy Store is full of waifu figs like that. Like, dang, y'all are slick. Yep. Better to play it safe and goon with what you know. Absolutely, Bucket. I watched an anime back in the day called Queen's Blade, and I was like, I happened to be scrolling around one day. That's true, Sloth. That's true. I am your adopted father, your online adopted father. A deck of booby cards when he was a kid. He was ex-army veteran of Vietnam. Yeah, those are probably the same cards there, Ricardo. Because these women did look, they were from like the era where let's just say that there was a garden. uh, all right, guys, we're working on building her hip area now. So all of you guys out there that are fans of dumpies, we're working on getting that built now. Oh, I dropped something. All right, let's put this back up here. Now I need this runner here, and we need 9. Part number 9, 22, and 23. The Gooning Garden is a no-go zone for you. One Piece is the one to be. Oh yeah, I bet. We got a dab party from Sloth. Let's go, Sloth. I wish I could actually program my stream. So sorry for your ears, guys. I forget how loud that is on here. All right, let's see. I gotta look and see how this is supposed to go. So they go like, I imagine it goes something like, nope, not like that. Not like that. Doesn't really give me great. And I cut the parts out, and now I don't remember which part's which. That's perfect. All right, let's see. There we go. Nope. Messed that up. All right, so this piece needs to go on first. Yep, that's better. And then this piece goes on next. And then it blends in with the paper, so it was hard for me to see. This piece is going to go in there like so. And then this kind of just lines up with all of that. And boom. We've got the beginnings of a dumpy here, guys. And now we just slide the. Ooh, we got to clean that up. There. All right, so now that we've got her dumpy built, gotta get the waist built here, boys. So B1 23. And then C1 31. I'm trying to figure out what this giant, you know what? We'll come back to that in a minute. And now we just grab her skirt here, and I need F2. All right. Let me get back to the chat there. That button, I keep forgetting that the chat gets disconnected there. Jimmy would agree. Yes. So anime wife uses all you got. Ricardo dropping the Sloth dropping the pink poopies in there for Ricardo. Or Ricardo and Sloth dropping the pink poopies. I got to make sure I put those in there. I think I put, yeah, there. Yep. Dolly. Oh my God, bucket hat. That's a good analogy. That's an amazing analogy. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start by taking this piece, and now we have to line it up with that piece, and then I have no idea what I'm doing here with this. Does it go on like? Oh my God, this is gonna be fun. I don't know if you guys picked up the sarcasm there. All right, so that goes like that, or in like. I feel like I'm not putting this on right. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to kind of sit. Yeah, I don't. Something's not. There we go. Probably better just to. There we go. And slide that there, and boom, that piece sits just like that. There we go. I had to fight with a little bit, guys, but I think I got it right. All right, now we take B122, and we're gonna be doing. I feel like we're about to be doing the same thing again. The only thing is, they gave me this giant like badonk, and I have no idea what to do with it. All right, so we need to slide this. Okay. Um, Get it backwards. Let's go that way, and then this is going to go over here like this. There we go. And now we got that on, and now we just got to turn that around, and F1 will slide into place there. All right, we can throw that runner away. And then this just slides in like that's great. That's perfect. It's just wonderful. There we go. That was what was stopping it. It doesn't really sit on anything. Like I feel like I almost need to have something holding that in place. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Alien Isolation 2 on the back of dude. If Alien Isolation 2 comes out soon, you guys know I'll be playing it. I love you guys. Space Cool Imagine the Shire. Nice. Any plans to play any plans for future single or co-op games to play? Right now, my dude, I have everything's kind of up in the air. I'm thinking about doing some Tomodachi Life here soon, just because that game's chaotic and I love a little chaos. Before we do that, I might need to go ahead and build these next pieces. But as far as it goes, nothing in the works right now. Star Wars Slam to make Jimmy Beans freaky on us. Yeah, I try to make sure that everybody feels comfortable because, yeah, like Jen said, 90% of us are introverts. I'm introverted. Like, it takes me a while to warm up to people. You wouldn't think it by the way this is, but if I were out in public with you guys right now, it would take me a while to kind of warm up and talk to you guys. Because I have a very, like, I have a lot of awkward social anxiety. Yeah, we got a good, chaotic, wonderful group here. By the way, guys, thank you so much for 17 likes. I keep going up in the number there, one more, because 9 times out of 10, YouTube shows me one less. But I'm always happy to see some faces in here and get to meet people and add people to the community that I feel gel well with the community. And you guys are all gelling well, which I love it. I love it a lot. And I appreciate you guys a lot. That's saying a lot, I know I get on here sometimes and I get on my soapbox and I complain about things, but realistically, this community has done a lot to make streaming a lot more fun for me. I actually enjoy getting on here and doing this. Like, the time I took off was time I needed to reflect on that and see that I was amongst some great people. All right, I need 24. Ew. 24, 25, 23, and 26. So they're tasking me with putting these stickers on the wings here. So I got to look and make sure which wing is which. So this one goes here. That's gonna be so. This one needs 23. How does that sticker go on? Okay, it goes on like this. Oh wait, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Something just ain't right. Okay, I need to do like this. There we go. 23 and 26. So I'm making sure I'm doing this right, guys, because these are stressful. These weird shaped stickers. And if I had the ability, if I had a steadier hand and more capability with painting, better painting tools, I would say, this would be a whole lot more easier to do with paint. But unfortunately, I am not a painter, so the part's actually disappearing off the camera. Exactly. Sloth does bring the chaos. Sloth does bring some chaos. Yeah, same, Ricardo. When I used to work night shifts, it was always kind of better for me. But got married and night shift had to go away because I had a wife and or I have a wife and at that point, I'm using the past tense there because working night shift is always hard on a marriage, especially if your wife is not used to being your wife's schedule kind of your spouse's schedule gets interfered with by it, or your time together gets interfered with it. Like, us going out was always kind of hard, and we always had to wait till the weekends, and even then, weekends were kind of a iffy thing. And now me and Jen get to see each other daily. I like it. Here we go, guys. All right, we're trucking along. These stickers are really going to drive me insane. This is probably one of the more decal heavy kits. But good news is I get to look at them up close and personal. Y'all get to see them as background props, so you don't get to see a whole lot there. I used to post these on TikTok all the time, but those get like zero traction, whereas my memes do a lot more. I think I messed up. Oh well. We can utilize the stickers in a way, and it doesn't matter. There we go. It's still going to look the same either way. All right, so I did that backwards. I put the wrong stickers on the wrong spots, but guess what? They're just reversed. There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with these stickers being in the wrong way. Happy little accidents, guys. Jimmy Beans don't care. She's gonna look beautiful to him regardless because he's got cross-eyed and yeah. There we go. There we go. My graphics card just decided it wanted to try to like go out on me there. We're good though. We're good. I'm working on planning out getting the new PC. I want to wait until I get some things done with the house we're working on. We are actively working on a house so that me and Jen here can have and start working on our future a little bit more. Okay, so that sticker's going to kind of curl down and go around. And there we go. All right. So it's not a perfect sticker placement there, but I'm not super concerned about perfect sticker placement. Now we can go ahead and put her together there. And she's about as tall as Jimmy Beans is. Let's see how well she sits. I'm going to set her over here by Jimmy Beans real quick. Yep. There we go, guys. Jimmy Beans has got himself someone to sit close to. Yep, you do. Later, Bucket. Much love to you, dude. Much love to you. Does it makes you sigh? Well, just no sloth. I don't know how well this suit would do as a TikTok, or this build would do as a TikTok. All right, guys, we've got time for the rest of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just work on this. But as far as it goes, Jimmy Beans has got his big booby girlfriend now. We'll go ahead and just put his little tiny arm around her. Will it work? Nope, he can't really do it. He's asleep. Jimmy Beans fell asleep, guys. All right, Ricardo. Definitely don't have a husky. Yeah, for sure, Jen. For sure, she loves to sing us the song of her people all the time, doesn't she? All right. By the way, guys, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We are looking at 58 views. Not bad. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's get this finished up here, guys. So now we are building her giant her giant wings that go on her back. Make sure I'm cutting out the right parts. I did not. 21 and 22. 23 and 24. And then I need to cut out B1-4 and B1-5. B2. That's B1. Save B1-5 for later. All right. Set that right there for now. And let's look and see what stickers we need. We need 19 on this one and 19 on the other one. So we got a bunch of eye stickers left over, which is kind of good. I prefer that because I can always use those on 30-minute sister kits. For those of you that keep hearing me say something about 30-minute sister, 30-minute sister is a line from Bandai that is part of like the 30-minute missions kits. I thought about grabbing one of those and some optional parts, but it came out that this would be more affordable. Yeah, if Jimmy Beans in this one don't work out, then yeah, I will have to find him another girlfriend. And yeah, I'm hoping that they work out because them girlfriends get expensive. The mail order brides that he keeps trying to get me to get. All right, there we go. That's part one. And then we take B4, and B4 is going to go where? On here. Here. And it goes. This has definitely been kind of a fun build too. All right, let's do the same on this side. We can go ahead and just snap it together. The only thing I don't like about this kit is it does have some undergating to it. Which undergating in the Gunpla terms is just a little bit of the runner left over. Yeah, I don't know why she ran away. She does that to us all the time. Very rude of her. Giant, you say? There's only been a few times that got me to, oh my lord. Beans can have multiples? Yeah, he can. All right, Sloth, enjoy the lurk. Always here, dude. Always here. I appreciate you being here, man. I got to send Tiger a picture of Jimmy Beans and his girlfriend at some point. Panda, I imagine Panda ain't here no more. Imagine he popped in and said hey, and now he's left. All right, so we're actually building her backpack, guys. She has a backpack as well. All right, we're cutting out this piece here, C129. And we're going to need the polycaps, which this kit didn't come with a lot of polycaps, which is really fun for me because for those of you wondering, the polycaps are like these little soft rubber. Beans is going to be a pimp. Yeah, I might put him amongst all the ladies eventually and have him sitting further in the back. At some point, guys, I do need to get a Jimmy Beans cam going, whether it be a wireless cam that hooks up to the system or something. We'll figure it out. All right, so now we need to get the backpack going here. So what we need is this piece goes into here like that. That's cool. And then we need those polycaps that I just broke off, and I have no idea what I did with them. Oh, I didn't break them off yet. I was showing them to you, but I didn't take them off because, yeah, I get like that sometimes. Polycap 7 is kind of a popular one, too, because, I mean, it's used in a whole lot of kits. It's usually used for, like, rounded joints and things of that nature. I know exactly who you're talking about. If I could ever find a kit of her, for sure I would build it. And I hadn't seen Heavy Metal in forever. I watched Heavy Metal and Heavy Metal 2000. Those were two of my favorite things to watch on late nights on Stars and Encore. All right, we got those built. And what this does is this goes into her back like a backpack, sort of like that. Or her hair's in the way. All right, oh, that came loose. Her hair came, her ponytail came out. Let's go ahead and get that lined up just in the right spot. Jesus. All right, so now whenever I get her ponytail, okay, get her hair through there. There we go. And we'll put her backpack on. She'll keep her backpack on, guys. Because Jimmy Beans wants something that can get him he wants a girl that can take him places. There we go. And that'll help her sit up a little bit better too. All right, there we go. All right, next step here is we're going to need these stickers front and center. I don't know if we need any more of these polycaps. We're almost done with the kit, guys. Because now we got to just build her stand, which we will need. So we're building a weapons setup for her as well. Oh, good Lord. We actually get a hardened dumpy for her to do her, for her to sit with. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Don't know if we're going to need this runner anymore. I think this runner is done. So I will set that off over here for now because I don't see any other parts from that runner. Let's go in the C1 and C2 runners. There's also another piece here I don't know if we'll be utilizing a whole lot. C1. C2. Let's cut out that hardened dumpy because I think we'll need that for other things. Save that. And I don't know if we'll need this piece. This piece wasn't utilized a whole lot either, or wasn't actually recommended for anything. So, C runner's clear. All right, let's get the other C2 runner. I'm going to save that piece for if we do need it. I don't know if we will, though. Like I said, I don't know. It doesn't like it's super utilized. Need a stop motion vids for some. Might work into something. Might work with something there. I was thought about doing some. That's way too much work for Jimmy Beans. Absolutely, my dude. Yeah, you're right. Probably would just be stop. Not with AI. This is true. But I've got some ideas for like Jimmy Bean's vids. I gotta get with Will because me and Will had talked about it for a while about doing some like voiceover work and getting Jimmy Beans to act out some stuff. Have him do announcement videos for me. I need to see if I can get a KBG shirt made for him. All right, let's go ahead and get these stickers on this because this is going to be fun. That's where a lot of my night's going to be going here soon. All right, so let's go ahead and start working on these stickers here. Tweezers. I need 21. 21. 21 goes around this, like. All right, so the weapon, it needs to look like this. There we go. 21 goes around this. And guys, with this being the last week of the month, the schedule will be a little different. Friday night will be a Minecraft stream, which is kind of what we do on Friday nights, the last Friday of every month. We'll also be doing So there won't be a Ghosts of Yotai stream that night. We are doing Ghosts of Yotai this month, guys, as well. So stay tuned for that. 22. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Again, so he will go bean mode. We're definitely gonna be doing some like shorts and videos and stuff like that where he makes announcements and things like that, and probably does like funny videos where he's like out and about. Like we might do a Jimmy Beans goes to the beach video or something in that nature. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I haven't quite come up with like a whole scenario yet, but get him and one of his girlfriends to go to the beach, or see if I can find a bathing suit for his girlfriend here, which I had a good name for her, but I might look and see about getting a 30-minute sisters kit and giving her a makeover, wink wink. So guys, stay tuned for that. If I do grab one of those kits, it's gonna be fun. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I said Yotai, didn't I? Yotai's the new one. Got a message from notification expecting package. Just okay. Nice. Hopefully you get it there, Ricardo. Hopefully you get it, because I know how the postal service does us. So, I can't say that lately. We've had a good delivery driver lately. They'll probably end up getting rid of her and giving us someone that's complete garbage here soon. All right. Also, thank you for the correction there, Jen, because I know I said Yotai, but it's Ghosts of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. I have really enjoyed doing the multiplayer with Will in the future. So I think we'll get through the story mode of that, and then do a few weeks of that, and then probably change up our game again. Do Survival Legends mode for a little while. Titanfall 2 is effectively on the back burner right now, guys, just because the multiplayer sucks right now with the fact that it's non-existent. And I was mad about that, but now that I've kind of sat down and thought about it, it is what it is. It'll be all right. All right, we got our backpack on now. Let's go ahead and get the weapon in place on there. So we can go ahead and pop this one on like this. Right, she's a well-armed dame, guys. Jimmy Beans is protected. She's not only his lover, she's also his security team. So Jimmy Beans has got a security team, guys. Also got these extra gray stickers here. I have no idea what they go to. Do we utilize them at all, or do we not utilize them? Let me look. It'll show me on the page what we utilize and don't. There's a whole lot of parts in the D runner we don't use, and they're all put away. Sticker wise, does it tell me what decals we don't use? It does not. So apparently we use all of them. Did I miss a sticker placement? I think I missed a sticker placement. I got to go back and look. What stickers are those? Those are 32 and 33. 29. And 33 are not utilized, I don't believe. At least not right offhand, but that doesn't mean that they aren't utilized. Okay, I see where they're utilized now. Okay. There were some extra pieces here that I'll be using those with. Let's get her finished up, guys. once we get this finished, if my buddy Josh is still going live over on YouTube, we'll go over there and give him some love. He's spending a lot of time in Pragmata tonight too, guys. Definitely gonna keep these eye stickers because I can utilize those for other kits as well. I need to get me a parts bin to keep everything in. Uh, Maidu, absolutely, yeah, dude. I would do some crafting games, crafting survival games. I have actually done Ark back in the day. I've done. Uh, I did play Grounded for a little while, and Subnautica has been a kind of like a cover game that I always like get started on, and then I get so like just I end up getting not burn out on it, but just like so confused as to what to do next. Jimmy needs some fake tattoos. I gotta see if I can find some. I might be able to paint something on him. We got another poopy video, another poopy one. Let's go. I'll do the poopy party for you guys. All right, there we go. All right, that sticker didn't lay down flat at first, but I had to bring it to me and just stick it. There we go. All right, let's get that back on. Let's get that on her as well. And boom, we are rocking and rolling. All right, now that we've gotten that done, the next step that they have in place for us here is actually building a stand. They sent us a stand as well. I don't like the yellow. I really don't like the yellow on this one, but it is a stand. It'll do what I need it to do. So they give us two legs here to use. So point A, point B, put those together like so. You can always widen them out or shorten them. I prefer to keep it kind of spread eagle there. And then we just kind of pop this into here like that, and that holds that in place. And they did give us two different stand pieces to use here. They give us this piece here. I don't like this one just because that's not going to hold her up well. So we're going to come back over here to the B runner, and one of the last few parts we're actually going to utilize on this is the actual better stand piece here. So what we'll do is we'll take this, and we're just going to kind of line it up in there like so. No, kind of like this. I'm trying to show you guys, and I keep pulling it away. I know, I'm sorry, but it's just the way that part's set up. Oh, that part's probably not in there right. That's why that's not working out. All right, so now if I do this right, so it needs to go like this. And what that does is that can go into the back of her there. and it works kind of like a. It'll hold her up in place. So there you go, guys. I'll show it to you. There's a little spot here in her skirt, as you can see. That skirt's not going to stay on. There we go. But there's a spot in her skirt there that will hold that in place. All right, we got to put this back on because that came off while I was holding her. There you go. But right there, that's where that stand goes in. So that way, if I wanted to stand her up the whole time and display her, just slide that in there and boom. She can now fly around and do all kinds of stuff. We can always bring that down if we need to. But it allows us to pose her in like a flight ability. Super easy to go in and out too. So there we go. And boom. We're going to go ahead and there are ways to change her out and do some stuff like that. We do get some we do get these little, so there's little knee pads right here. It does come with some little cannons to put on her knees. We'll go ahead and cut those out and I'll show you guys. There's that one. And we got the spare pieces here. We'll go ahead and break that off. That's just those little clear pieces for her eyes if we were ever going to do that. Not really going to do that, but I can save I save parts on things. But we get these little pieces here. We get some extra little pieces on the bee runners here. That make some weapons that come out of her feet. Of course, Jimmy Beans has got himself a security girl now. So he don't ever have to worry about people trying to assassinate him. I got to catch up with the chat. You guys are, I just happened to look over. All right, let me get back up there. At this point, I'd totally be like, I'm just going to hunt it down myself. Yeah. I was thinking more like pinup girls. I could get some stuff to make this look really nice there, Duff. They do make the kits that are a little more pinup girly, if that's what you're talking about. Those things are they're not terribly expensive either. Like I said, the 30-minute missions, girls, you can get like bathing suits and stuff like that and little bikinis and things of that nature. Yeah, it's definitely yeah. We'll go ahead and put on her. We can always take the armor off. Oh God, that came off. That shouldn't have come off that easy. That knee is not sitting well. So something either isn't posted right there. Oh crap. Her skirt's falling off. I mean, not that Jimmy Beans would complain about that. I mean, this is his girlfriend, so she got a gimpy leg right now, guys. Here we go. We can put the little armor pieces on our legs here. And then there were these pieces I said earlier that it seemed like they were extra pieces. They're actually going to go on these. And they get those last two gray stickers get added to them. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, that is 32. 32 goes on this side. And that kind of covers up that white on there, which I don't know. This is 32 as well, so that's going to go on this one. I think it's cool. We got a stand with this one too. Super awesome that they sent that. Considering Bandai usually loves to like make you buy the stand separately. A lot of times now, every now and then they'll throw one into a kit that definitely needs a stand, like like there are some kits that aren't actual suits, and I keep bumping into the stand. We are done with the sticker sheet. However, there's some extra stuff on there, and these just kind of go into her. These work as like an extra little gimmick here, because you can change her into like a fight mode, a fight like a attack mode, which gives us a hardened dumpy for attacking. There's the hardened dumpy Duff. He actually gave up on it. Told a worker they could stick the package with some no shine. It got delivered that afternoon. Yeah, Ricardo, I hate that you have to talk to them like that, because I mean it's just they should be doing their job. Beans is gonna lay down some pipe later. Absolutely. Show his version of buttered something later. My dude, oh my god. Placement of that hook looks sus. Welcome back, Sloth. Oh my god, you guys are wild. I love you guys. She's gonna need the knee pads later. Beans likes a nice side dish. Who dares touch Jimmy Beans? Special attachment knee pads for Jimmy Beans. Give me free holies. Give me free holies, really, Ricardo? I might have to get I might have to get him a cowboy hat now. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. It must be Bush. She said, "Nah, y'all aren't being hateful trolls." Plus, she has to deal with this all the time, guys. I mean, literally. But we'll take off her backpack right now because I'm gonna have to put her back up in her. I think I'm gonna leave her in just the outfit. Next to Jimmy Beans. Got to see how that goes on. Go ahead and put these little side weapons away here. I'm gonna leave her in the heels, guys. I think she looks good in the heels. Take the little knee armor off. I gotta fix that one leg. That's definitely a little loose. But we can even take the little. We'll leave the little side skirts on there. We can always take those off too. Those little side skirts, but I kind of like leaving them on her. There we go. Her movement's a little stiff, but we can always change out the dumpy as well, guys. They give us a bonus dumpy here. I got to see how to put that on though. Okay, I see. So what we do is we slide her legs like that. Bonus dumpy goes in kind of under the skirting there. And that's just for her to sit down. That's just a hard dumpy for her to sit with. Wait a minute. Doesn't really slide it into anything, does it? Oh, I see. It does. There we go. Oh, one of her legs just came loose. That leg's a little loose. I may have to fatten that up with a little bit of fingernail polish in there, or figure out where the issue is. There we go. I got it locked. There we go. The arm joints. Oh, that just came completely out. That shouldn't have done that. Get that back in if we can. There we go. Yeah, she's a bit of a hand grenade, guys. Jimmy Beans might need a new girlfriend. She's a bit of a loose cannon. Fucking A. There. So there we go, guys. Jimmy Beans and his girlfriend get to hang out together. Oh, Tiger popped in. What did you miss? Well, first off, you missed me discussing boobies because we got boobies on this kit, as you can see. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm not touching her boobies intentionally. They're just there. I mean, Tiger, look at the size of these cannons, man. Oh, her arm came off. Sorry, Jimmy Beans. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get her put back together. Yeah, this kit's a bit of a hand cannon, guys. It's a bit of a hand grenade. I mean, not hand cannon, hand grenade. Jesus. But Jimmy Beans has got him a girlfriend now. She's going to sit right there beside him. We took off her rubber dumpy for the actual hard dumpy, which if she ever stands up, we can always put her hard dumpy back on. And welcome back, Mega. Mega's back. Jimmy said the world needs more bean pies. Tiger, yeah, it's a whole lot going on here. So basically a cake kit. Absolutely. Don't judge us for cheap thrills. Yeah, Tiger. Jimmy Beans needs an arm. Kit is complete. Yep, we got it finished. It did come with a bunch of accessories, guys, and we got some nice little shoes for her if we want to put those on. But she's wearing those nice robot legs right now. We can always change those out, or we can leave her in the heels. We do have this little rubber piece here that you can use for standing her up. Because once you want to stand her up, you have to pop the giant dumpy off. I mean, she caked up to begin with, guys. I mean, that's some robo cake if I've ever seen it. But this kit is super flimsy, so not the greatest, but there we go, guys. If I wanted to stand her up and have her stand over Jimmy Beans, I would definitely do that, but I may put the stand on her just because she's going to be flimsy. She's going to fall over. It's a pretty decent sized kit, though. I mean, look at the size of that. It fits in my palm pretty well. But yeah, Jimmy Beans has got him a girlfriend. We might have to get her a bathing suit to change into. You heard he hangs out with Panda. Let's see here, guys. We'll let Jimmy Beans lay down, and as you can tell, he's got his new shoes on, guys. Oh Lord, his head is all kinds of flumped up right now. I think all the what happened to Jimmy Beans' head? Jimmy Beans' head got a little messed up, guys. Gotta work on. There we go. Jimmy Beans lost all the oomph to his head there for a minute. Gotta get his head fattened back up. It's all flattened out from being embarrassed, I guess. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Oh, good God. His head keeps going flat. He might need some surgery, guys. I think all the sand that's in his body, because that's how he stays fat. He just eats sand all the time. Fell out the back of his head. Tip him upside down for a minute. There we go. He's just been sitting down having a good time this whole time. There we go. We got him fixed, guys. Just a little bit of TLC, and now Jimmy Beans is back to being normal. I think he got embarrassed because his girlfriend was looking at him, and his head shrunk. There we go. There we go. Now he's over here hanging out with his girlfriend, looking good. He's looking fly now. Jimmy Beans, he just wants you to know, Ricardo, he loves you even though he thinks he's creepy. Even though you think he's creepy. He's having a great time tonight, guys. Look, got him a girlfriend now. He's super happy. She's But yeah, guys, that's the girlfriend for Jimmy Beans right there, guys. We got ourselves a Jimmy Beans girlfriend there. Oh, let me see if I can get this stand looking a little more crisp here. Because we're gonna keep her on the set with him for a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's go ahead and turn this back to me. That's it for tonight's stream, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's build of this kit right here, guys, with the big old boobies and the dumpy, we got an extra dumpy right here, guys. Let me know. Leave a comment below, guys. She's gonna be hanging out on the set with a. Panda just called Jimmy Beans ugly. Can we ban Panda? Wait a minute. Did he? Did he? Cue baby making music, guys. If there's baby making music, we will keep you posted. I don't know why Panda's talking about. He told me that Panda was his daddy. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. Tiger said, "Yo." But yeah, there's his girlfriend, guys. We've got ourselves the HG. This is a hard one for me to pronounce. Miss Loheng-Rinko. Miss Loheng-Rinko. Built and done, guys. Now Jimmy Beans has him a girlfriend. No ban, just Shame Panda. He said, "I see a chubby, ugly thing." Well, tell Panda that Jimmy Beans doesn't care what he thinks about him. Jimmy Beans has a hot girlfriend. Don't talk about your reflection, Panda. He just wants to be part of the BBC as well, Panda. Panda, he just wants to be part of the BBC. See? You don't think he can be part of the BBC? He's got a big back. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. I don't think. I'm sorry, I didn't know what that was. It's all good, Panda. It's all good. No worries. That's just old Jimmy Beans. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, subscribe and click on that bell icon. That'll keep you up to date with when I go live, when I put out community posts, and when I put out content for you guys. Guys, tune in tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Jesus, I'm not gonna be up that early. 8:30. Well, we'll be up that early. It's sloth, but guys, tune in tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern as we dive back into some more Pragmata, and I think it's gonna be a great time. We should have a lot of fun with that. I want to say thank you to these amazing people right here. These are my members, guys, for anywhere from 99 cents up to $5.99 a month. You too can join this list of amazing people and unlock some amazing perks. You want to know what those perks are? Click on that join button down below to find out now. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you so much for watching. Y'all be safe. Be amazing. Much love to you all, and we will see you in the next video. Good night, everybody.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.